I'm back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. Wow, it's amazing how many places just hate money these days, and it's amazing how many places are willing to bend the knee, and it seems do so at record speed, as they canceled a sold-out show that Dave Chappelle had at a comedy club because of what? The woke mob, of course. Of course, the woke mob has been after Dave Chappelle because of two of his specials, Sticks and Stones, which I thought was phenomenal, and then The Closer. Both of them are on Netflix. I actually thought Sticks and Stones was better than The Closer, but of course, he has stood up in the face of the LGBTQ elemental P community that has come after him many times. Twitter has tried to cancel him up team times, and I watched him. He did he's got a new special up, but it's really a speech he was given at a educational facility. However, he did touch on that, and he was talking about the fact that, look, the fact that you were so offended, the fact that you are so offended, means he has to actually pursue going after that even quicker. It becomes a bigger priority for him. He's unapologetic, unafraid, and look, our political ideologies absolutely do not align, but Dave Chappelle's funny. I thought the Chappelle Show was, at the time, the best show on television. It's not exactly clean humor, but that's fine. I'm not offended by dirty words either. So, let's get to this. This is wild. This is Outkick. Iconic comedy venue abandons all artistic principles. Cancels sold-out Dave Chappelle Show due to the woke mob. A notable comedy venue in downtown Minneapolis, well, that explains a lot, wasn't joking around when it bowed out of hosting comedian Dave Chappelle hours before his set began at a scheduled event Wednesday evening. So they canceled it right before the show. The establishment, First Avenue, posted on its social media that Chappelle's upcoming show had been canceled and relocated to nearby Varsity Theater for Wednesday's scheduled time. Reports claim that the online backlash after committing to host Chappelle made the theater reconsider. I mean, this is pathetic. An online petition was also launched to bar Chappelle from performing at First Avenue, which barely passed 100 signatures. In their breaking statement, First Avenue seemingly apologized for having welcomed Chappelle, whose trademark comedy routine of equal opportunity roasting has rubbed some groups the wrong way, notably in the LGBT elemental P community, the wrong way. First Avenue issued a solemn statement preaching inclusion over hate. Let's read this bullshit. To the staff artists in our community, we hear you and we are sorry. We know we must hold ourselves to the highest standards, and we know we let you down. My God, you are a bunch of betas. We are not just a black box with people in it. We understand that First Avenue is just a room, but meaningful beyond our walls. This is so Kerr. The First Avenue team and you have worked hard to make venues and safe spaces. God dang. And we will continue with that mission. We believe in diverse voices and the freedom of artistic expression, but in honoring that, we lost sight of the impact that this would have. Okay, we believe in diverse voices and freedom of artistic expression. That is a lie. But in honoring that, we lost sight of the impact this would have. We know that there are some who will not agree with this decision. You are welcome to send feedback. If you are a ticket holder, look for an email with information on your tickets transferring the show to the Varsity Theater. Absolutely pathetic. I mean, that little line about freedom of artistic expression, that is a blatant and out-and-out lie. I mean, that's ridiculous. According to the reports, tickets for Chappelle's show at First Avenue sold out in 5 minutes. Boy, that was a lot of offended people, wasn't it? 650 people in 5 minutes, because that's the size of that little theater. Appeal for Chappelle's comedy, according to media talking heads, has been defined as too offensive to tolerate, which also created backlash for all involved with the comedian. Along First Avenue's promotion of the event, online critics flooded their social media posts calling for the venue to cancel the show based on Chappelle's past controversy with offending the gay community. Notably, in his Netflix special, The Closer, which included jokes about the transgender community. Despite the apparent counter-programming working against Chappelle from official critics to the online mob, a strong appeal for the legendary comedian's work continues to shine through among audience scores. Chappelle is additionally scheduled to perform at the Varsity Theater July 21st and 22nd. Okay, so here we are. Dave Chappelle's The Closer. Look at the disconnect between the woke mob, the woke critics, and the audience. 95% audience scores. That tells you right there just how few people are actually offended by Dave Chappelle. And look, again, there's a lot of his shit I don't agree with. I mean, far as just political ideology. But I think it's fair to roast or destroy everybody equally. I have no issues with that. And frankly, he's funny. He's funny. He's offensive. He pushes the envelope. And I like that. He is the GOAT of this time, absolutely, without a doubt, when it comes to comedians. Man, he just don't care. And I love that. I do. I think this is hilarious from this venue. I mean, like, we literally don't want to make money. It's crazy. And to put out a bullshit statement like they did about freedom of artistic expression, that's a lie. That's exactly what you censored, was artistic expression, the freedom of it. You censored that. You curd, you bent the knee to a very, very minute part of the population. It's absolutely crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I don't know. This is utterly ridiculous that they keep coming after Chappelle, and they don't realize the harder they come after Chappelle, the harder he's going to come after them, and the more people like me and other Americans are going to support him. The more noise they try to make, the more support and the more money Dave Chappelle's going to make. I mean, it's hilarious. They don't understand. I mean, we've seen people on YouTube platforms that the woke mob has come after, and it blows them up. Why? Because we want to give a middle finger directly to that entire woke mob group and let them know your voice is not really that loud. There's not nearly as many of you as there is of us. And I cannot imagine waking up every single solitary day and being offended continuously all day long, triggered. It's crazy. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. Hit subscribe. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.